Think you've heard it all before. Think again. Because today I'm answering 50 more writing questions, the ones every author secretly Googles at 2 a.m. My name is Simsola Ogoyinka. From how to end a story that sticks to how to actually sell your book without begging for clicks. We're going deeper than ever before. So grab your notebook because by the end of this video, you won't just write better. You think like a professional author. Question number one. How do I write a powerful opening line? You need to hook readers with intrigue, conflict, or surprise. Something that makes them ask, what happens next? Question number two. How do I avoid info dumping? Info dumping is just what it means, dumping unnecessarily or plenty of information into your book. You need to weave information naturally into action and dialogue. Reveal details gradually. Don't lump the backstory into just one paragraph. Don't do that. Don't put them all at once. So, reveal them gradually. Question number three. How do I handle multiple POVs? POV is point of view. And I'm going to make a video. I think I've promised this before. And I will definitely make a video about POVs. But for this video, let me quickly answer this question. To handle multiple POVs, keep voices distinct. Switch when it adds tension or insight, not randomly. Be intentional about how to handle multiple POVs. Question number four. How do I write fight scenes? You need to focus on emotion, stakes, and clarity. Avoid blow-by-blow accounts. Keep your pacing sharp. Question number five. How do I write romance realistically? I made a video about writing Christian romance. You can check it out. But for this video, I'll tell you to show chemistry through tension, banter, and vulnerability, not all these normal cliches. Question number six. How do I balance action and description? Alternate between fast-paced movement and grounding details. Keep the reader oriented. Question number seven. How do I write humor effectively? Humor writing is a little tricky because your reader must be amused. So think about timing and relatability. Use character quirks, misunderstandings, or irony. Don't force jokes. Question number eight. How do I write in a genre I don't usually read? You will need to research heavily, study the genre's tropes and expectations before attempting, and very importantly, read at least 2 books that is in that same genre. Question number 9. How do I pace a long novel? You can use subplots, cliffhangers, and varied scene intensity to keep readers engaged. Question number 10. How do I write children's books? To write children's books, you need to think about your audience. What are their age ranges? So, when you understand and know exactly what the age range is, then use simple language, relatable themes, and engaging rhythm. Respect kids' intelligence. Question number 11. How do I handle flashbacks? Keep them brief, purposeful, and clearly tied to present action. Question number 12. How do I end a story powerfully? To end your story powerfully, deliver emotional payoff. Tie up loose ends and leave a lasting impression. Question number 13. How do I write dialogue for different cultures? Research, search patterns, idioms, and avoid stereotypes. Authenticity is key. Also, find somebody from that culture. You can find people on social media and let them help with what their culture is really about. Question number 14. How do I write realistic emotions? Show them through actions, body language, and subtext, not just he was sad. Question number 15. How do I write a book series? Plan long term arcs, but give each book its own satisfying ending. Question number 16. How do I stop procrastinating? Break writing into tiny steps, set timers, and remove distractions. Question number 17. How do I find time to write when I have kids? Well, you need to manage your time. Use the nap times effectively. You can also use early mornings or short bursts of breaks. Small progress adds up. Question number 18. How do I build confidence as a writer? Practice, 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 and be ready to receive any feedback, constructive or not. And then finish your projects. Confidence grows with experience. If you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe if you haven't yet done so. Click the bell button to get notified when new videos drop. Question number 19. How do I keep writing when I feel uninspired? Write anyway. Inspiration often comes from during the process, not before. Question number 20. How do I stay consistent? You need to set realistic routines, track your progress visibly, and reward yourself. Question number 21. How do I stop comparing myself to others or to other writers, especially? Well, you need to focus on your lane. Every writer has a unique journey and timeline. Question number 22. How do I manage writing stress? Well, you need to pace yourself, rest, and remember, writing should bring joy, not just pressure. Question number 23. How do I find a writing mentor? You need to look for authors, teachers, or communities offering coaching or workshops. I have set up a community on YouTube, and you can join my community free and just get information from there. I'm here for you, for real. But also, you can go on social media platforms like Facebook and Goodreads and find your community there. Question number 24. How do I avoid burnout? You can check out my video on the writer's block. But first, let me answer this here. Balance writing with rest, hobbies, and self-care. Don't force output. Question number 25. How do I measure progress as a writer? Track your word count, your project milestones, or the skills you've learned, not just your external success. Track everything. Question number 26. Do I need an editor before submitting to publishers? Yes, yes, yes. A polished manuscript has better chances, and an editor will see what you did not see. Question number 27. Should I pay to publish my book? Well, my first straight answer is no. If you're using a traditional publisher, then you don't need to pay. However, you may want to self-publish and pay for all the services you receive. But I'll tell you this, avoid vanity presses. Question number 28. How do I copyright my work? Your work is automatically protected once written, but formal registration gives legal strength. If you need to take somebody to court for plagiarizing your work, you will need to have it properly registered first. Question number 29. How do I get an ISBN? There's a website called booker.com or booker.org. But well, you can go to that website or buy through your country's ISBN agency, or platforms like Amazon provide them. So if you are publishing on Amazon, just get the free Amazon ISBN. Question number 30. How do I price my book? Research your genre. Start competitively. Don't be greedy at first. Then adjust based on demand. Question number 31. How do I build an author brand? Consistency across your website, social media, and tone your voice is important to build an author brand. Your brand is your promise. Question number 32. How do I grow an email list? You can offer freebies, small sample chapters, excerpts, and guides in exchange for sign-ups. Question number 33. Do I need a literary lawyer? For complex contracts, yes. You need to protect your rights and royalties. Question number 34. How do I make money from short stories? You can submit to magazines, contests, anthologies, or you can self-publish a collection. Question number 35. How do I turn my book into an audiobook? Currently, if you published on Amazon, Amazon provides that opportunity, should I say, for you to turn your book to an audiobook. Otherwise, you can hire narrators through platforms like ACX and some other ones, or you record on your own. Question number 36. How do I market without feeling pushy? You can share stories, not just sales pitches, and, provide value first. Question number 37. Do I need social media to sell books? Well, I'll say it helps massively, but word of mouth and networking can also drive sales. Question number 38. Which social platform is best for authors? Well, I will say do your research. Otherwise, Instagram is good for visuals. Twitter/X is good for connections. TikTok is good for discoverability, and LinkedIn is for professionals. Question number 39. How do I build a following before publishing? Well, you can share your journey, behind the scenes, and useful tips. Build trust early. Question number 40. How do I create a book launch plan? Well, you need to start months ahead. Collect reviews, run pre-orders, host virtual or in-person events just to, drive attention. to your book? Question number 41. How do I get invited to speak about my book? Well, you need to pitch yourself to podcast events, schools, and clubs. Question number 42. Do book trailers help? They can, especially on social media. Keep them short and engaging. Question number 43. How do I use YouTube as an author? That's a very good one. You can share writing tips, behind the scenes of your book writing, or even book readings. Build authority in your area of expertise. Question number 44. How do I collaborate with other writers? Well, you can do that through anthologies, co-hosted events, interviews, and so on. Collaboration expands your reach. Question number 45. How do I turn my book into passive income? Well, one of the fastest ways is to expand your book into audiobooks, courses, merchandise, or even licensing. Question number 46. How do I transition from hobbyist to professional writer? Well, you need to treat writing like a business. Schedules, deadlines, and even the marketing. Question number 47. Can I live off one book? Rarely. Instead, build a catalog. Write more books. The more books you have, the more income streams. Question number 48. Should I write full-time right away? Well, not unless you're financially secure. Many writers balance a job with until income stabilizes. So just find a job that can help to support your writing while you're writing. You're also paying your bills. Question number 49. How do I handle imposter syndrome? Well, this is the syndrome that has bothered everyone, even older writers. Remember, if you are writing, you're a writer. So, doubt means you care. Question number 50. What's the future of writing? Writing is evolving with AI, audiobooks, and digital media, but storytelling will always be in demand. And that's your next level right there. 50 more writing questions answered. If this helped you see writing differently, imagine what's possible when you put it into action. Every story, every hook, every word you write brings you one step closer to the writer you're meant to be. So drop your biggest question in the comments. I want to read it. Hit the subscribe and ring the bell for more writing tips and publishing secrets and storytelling hacks every week. Because the world doesn't need perfect writers, it needs writers who finish. So keep on going, keep on growing, and always remember to write to live forever.